Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The markets were quiet with the US out for Thanksgiving Day, but the Australian dollar still found momentum and still climbing closer to its objective, which is around 65.5 to 66 cents. Be on your guard though, because the technicals are in a bit of a hot spot where we could see profit taking once again emerging around that top side, which could see a pullback potentially to the lows of 64.5. Nevertheless, current pattern is somewhat bullish with the ADX holding to support the trend, and also the MACD and the RSIs married up, so I do expect to see further gains. With the US being out, the market is also a little bit to a subdued pattern when it comes to the euro. Still contained by that 116.05 resistance. We could see a tiny pullback that could see support around 115.45 before the next leg up, which I view to around 116.5 to 117. Dollar yen still remains somewhat heavy, weighing on this break that was once resistance, now support. And if we do see a move beneath the level, which is roughly around 155.85, then we could see further losses, that is towards 154 as a potential target. Still be aware of a bull trap if the market rallies, as the technicals are still heavy, and therefore could see that's eventually decline. The further rise when it comes to sterling is still on track towards that target around 133 since the break of the trend. Technically, the ADX is bullish, so let's see if both the indicators and also in terms of how the market's trading, see that rally. Finishing off with commodities, still firmness when it comes to gold as it heads towards 4,200. I still believe that 4,212 to 20 is a target, and a break there could see further gains. There's much talk of a further rally that could eventually reach on the broader target of around 4,500. Nevertheless, that pullback that we've seen, and if it's just something like a cup and handle formation, then the bullishness could overtake the recent highs. Somewhere we saw here, that is towards around 4,350.60, and as I say, onto 4,500 as a broader call. And oil, the market's found a little bit of momentum, breaking out of its inside trading range, and likely to see further gains that could see a push on towards eventually of 60.5 to $62 a barrel. But there is this trend line that's holding roughly around 59, 60, 70. It needs to be breached. I like to see these technicals firm up a little bit more, but overall, it still looks positive. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me. As always, about for the intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the great start to the new weekend.